Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for February. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Now, I'm going to be looking at sources of love, sources of abundance and any silver linings for you, Virgo. Towards the end of the reading, I will be pulling a few charms, so make sure you stick around for that. I will flip the oracles over as and when I get to your rows. And if this reading resonates, drop me a comment or a like. Any kind of interaction will help me understand if I'm doing something right or not. And it'll really help my channel grow. Okay, let's see. Sources of abundance for Virgo. Oh, that wanted to show up. We have the Four of Cups. Something is boring. Something is very disinteresting to you. Five of Wands, because it carries a whole lot of drama. You will hear a drill in the background. There's construction happening next door. And then we have the Page of Cups. I'm going to get one more here. The Eight of Swords. Right. I'm almost feeling like whatever situation this is, it's making you feel less than. It's making you feel unworthy and small. We have the King of Cups at the bottom with the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. With the World and the Hermit. There you are. And Strength. This isn't as diluted as I thought it would be. It's taking a whole lot of strength to say no to this. I feel like this could be something that you've wanted for a while. The Page of Cups is a card of manifestation. Excuse me. So it's possible that you've been manifesting this. You've been wanting this opportunity, whatever this has been for you. And you thought you would elevate faster than you have been. But the competition, either the competition is too strong or there's just too much chaos. Because the Ten of Swords is a whole lot of information. It is a whole lot of chitter-chatter that you don't really want in your mind. And you being the Hermit energy, you being very stable and grounded, I feel like all of this drama is not sitting well with you. Let's see, these cards stick together. We have the Star, exactly, something that you've been wishing for. And I almost feel like you wished for something. It's like you wished for a yellow sweater and Santa gave you a pink sweater and you're like, hang on a minute, I didn't ask for this. You know, so it's like you thought it was something more than what it actually became. Does that make sense? And then we have the Strength card again, Fortitude, Vitality and Courage. The World card has shown itself at the bottom of the deck for a reason. And I almost feel like you're closing this out. You've put your all in whatever this is, but it's time for you to walk away from it. And then we have the Hierophant with the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. You want to be seen, you want to be recognized, and I almost feel like you are not being, at least not in this current situation. Then we have Assess the Situation, first quarter Moon in Virgo, and that is, well, confirmation for me. I feel like you're looking at the nitty-gritty of all of this, and what you are seeing, you are not liking. I'm almost feeling like things could get better, things could change, but the way you are approaching the situation and the expectations you have of it need to shift. It's almost like you've entered a particular company, let's say, okay, and you thought your job description would be out in the field work. But they've put you on a desk, you're doing a desk job instead of field work. Right? And that isn't sitting well with you. And you're like, this is not what I signed up for. I am getting that there could be an elevation, okay, with a little bit of conflict attached to it. There could be a little bit of drama to push through. There could be an elevation, but then it's going to require a whole lot of strength. The Hierophant does talk about ascension. The Hierophant has 3 levels to his crown, which talks about initiation, apprenticeship and mastery. And then again, with the Knight of Pentacles right here, this is a slow and steady road. It talks about productivity and endurance. If you have enough love for this, if you have enough passion for this, whatever it is for you, Virgo, ask yourself if the juice is worth the squeeze. Are you putting in too much work towards something that is truly not what you want? You know, maybe the idea of this was overwhelmingly beautiful for you. Okay, this manifestation was exactly what you thought you wanted, but it's not coming about the way you wanted to, at least not right now. Assess the situation. Ask yourself if you want to keep investing in this or you want to walk away. I do see the Star card as a wish coming true, as a wish fulfilled. So I'm not saying this is a dead end. I'm just saying that it's going to be slower than you had hoped. Okay. Just get out of your head with the Eight of Swords. I feel like I want to turn this Eight of Swords into an Eight of Pentacles. Put your head down, assess the situation, put the work in, and then see where it takes you. All right, let's see sources of love. I'm going to flip this over now. We have time for a nap. It's hilarious how this keeps coming up for you, and most of your past readings in the couple of years have been about taking a break, delegating, taking rest, going on a vacation. Because you're the hardest worker in the zodiac. But again, we're talking about love here, so let's see. We have the Death card, transformation, Scorpio energy. There's a bit of a timeout regarding something right here. Time for a nap again is not giving me dead end vibes, even though the Death card does. This is more like a timeout. Ace of Cups, yeah, there is a renewal. I'm so glad to see that. This was giving me doom and gloom vibes, but not anymore. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet waiting. Patience. Patience is key right here. And then we have you again, the Hermit, with the Strength card again, with the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands. I'm getting a renewal, not just when it comes to, well, the feelings of another, but renewal of your own spirit, renewal of your own authenticity. I feel like whatever this has been a little difficult for you, but it's almost made you realize that you need to start putting yourself first. The Queen of Pentacles puts her oxygen mask on before helping other people. And again, no gender in tarot. But the Death card is also called the transformation card for a reason, right? This is almost like a tower moment that happens because you need to change something about your life or something about yourself that isn't working for you. And then again, assess the situation could apply here as well. Let me clarify before I say anything else. Now, the Hermit again is a timeout energy. It is retreating, all right? It's a period of isolation and just kind of focusing inwards and asking yourself what you want. You can't freaking make this up. It's hilarious how Leo kept getting their card, the Strength card, and you keep getting the Hermit. Contemplation, soul searching. Look, Virgo, sometimes what we want and what we need are completely different things. All right, you may feel like you want something and it hasn't come about for you. It hasn't come about because, well, it's not what the universe wants for you. It's not what the universe has planned for you. It's because you deserve a whole lot more, right? We did have a couple of cards pop up, but I'm not going to take them because that's just chaotic. But let me see. I almost feel like if something isn't working, you're not chasing it. You know, you're sitting on your throne and you're like, whatever. If it wants to come back, it will. I did see the Judgment card pop up, so I do see a return. But you're doing you for now. Okay, this is too much. The Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. You have learned to put yourself first. Virgo, I feel like you're such a giving sign. You and Taurus are the most giving earth signs in the zodiac, and I feel like this practicality and generosity may have gotten you nowhere when it came to matters of the heart. I keep saying the Ace of Cups is not just a new start in love. It is you filling your own cup with that compassion, the compassion and the love that you give to other people so willingly. I feel like you're turning inwards. I'm being guided to get more. The Ten of Wands. It's been a burden for you. This has been a very difficult journey. I wasn't seeing it earlier, but I'm seeing it now. I feel like you were doing all the heavy lifting here. And the Fool. And I feel like a part of you is just ready to release this. You are ready to release this. It wasn't bringing you any fulfillment. It's almost like your heart may want to stay in this situation, like your heart chakra wants to stay in this situation, but your root chakra is begging you to get out of it. We have the Empress with the Four of Swords and the Death card again, with the Devil and the Six of Cups. There's something that is keeping you tied to this. There's something that's keeping you chained, which is why this is just a nap for you right now. This is not, well, a tower. I'm going to do something unusual. I need more clarity here. Yeah, unfinished symphony. There's more here. There is more here, and I feel like this is not over. But for the time being, I feel like your focus needs to be you. You need to start nourishing yourself, Virgo, because I feel like you are so depleted. This could be it could be a soul tie, it could be a karmic tie, it could be a twin flame. I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're exhausted. There's something about divine timing here. There's something about not swimming upstream, of just letting the universe take control for now, because you've been doing too much. That's another 10 right here, and that is confirmation for me that you're tired. You're pretty much done, at least for the time being. This person, whoever this is, they see you as abundant. And again, no gender in tarot, but the Empress is centered and abundant. They see you as someone who's highly attractive, someone who is, well, they nourish themselves. And I feel like they feel this pullback from you. They feel that you have pulled back your energy, which most of the time causes a trigger for a return. But we don't want that to be the trigger, right? We want healing and ascension to be the trigger. I feel like you've been doing the work. You're putting in work in yourself. But whoever this person is may not be, which is why we have unfinished symphony. So use this hermit-like retreat, even if it is literally a solo vacation, whatever it is for you. I said vacation and an aircraft flew overhead. So that could be confirmation that you just need to go travel, because this is heavy. With the Death card showing up twice in unfinished symphony and 10 of Wands, this is heavy energy. I feel like till this person starts working on themselves and coming in the way you deserve, because your frequency is elevating, right? The two Queens of Pentacles and then the Empress, your frequency is elevating. I feel like this person needs to elevate as well. Until they do, just take a nap. Put a pin in this. Metamorphosis. There's a change, there's a shift that wants to come about. If you let it, you need to just get off the hamster wheel, because I feel like this is a pattern that's been repeating itself for a very long time. For some of you, for even 10 years. Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So you need to do something drastic. I'm not saying go and create chaos. I'm saying just take a nap. Stop feeding this situation. Because if you keep feeding it, this other person is not going to put in any work. You know? All right, let's see. Any silver linings? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I feel like you've been bending over backwards, Virgo. And I almost feel like some of you were afraid. You're afraid to lose out on connections, on whether romance or friendships or whatever. And you were letting other people have the spotlight. And that's very common for a Virgo to do. I have a lot of Virgo friends. Trust me, I'm saying this from experience. They don't like to take center stage. But I feel like it's time for you to take center stage, which is why the Hermit is showing up so many times. The Knight of Wands. You need to bring some passion and fire back into your life, Virgo. Something that helps you wake up in the morning, get out of bed in the morning. And the Two of Wands. Setting your sights to newer horizons. I feel like you need to change your story. You need to change the story that you have been living for so long, because it's just dimming you. It's not helping you shine. It's almost like there's so much potential, but it's untapped. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. I need one more here. The Seven of Cups, 2 sevens. I need another one. Strength. I'm almost feeling like now that Venus is in Pisces, Pisces is a sign that kind of amalgamates all the other signs within it, right? That there's a lot of empathy and compassion that comes with Venus in Pisces, but it does have a shadow side. It does have a flip side. And when we enter that Pisces energy, we end up absorbing other people's frequencies. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, I'm getting that your personality was overridden by other people's. Okay, you couldn't express who you are because there were other bolder personalities that wanted to take over the scene. Does that make sense? But I'm almost feeling with the Strength card and the Knight of Wands that you have a voice and you need to start using it. I feel like you've been making yourself small for other people, and I saw that here as well, because you don't want to offend anybody. You're a very proper sign, Virgo, right? You rule the 6th house. There's something very proper and disciplined about you. I'm not asking you to go out on a rampage. I'm just saying that you need to start standing up for yourself a little bit. Because people are just like going to take advantage. We have the Four of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Tower, the Empress, the Four of Swords. You see how desperately this Empress is wanting to pop out. I just feel like the people around you are not letting you shine, and you're stuck in these situations because they're your comfort zones, and you don't want to look elsewhere because that's scary. Change is scary. And this could even relate to your work. Maybe you're just comfortable in your job or whatever it may be, but is it bringing you fulfillment? Is it bringing you passion? Understand your community. Understand the people that you're surrounding yourself with. What are they bringing out in you? We have the Two of Swords, indecision and avoidance. You see? The Hermit is screaming to be seen. Your power is screaming to be seen. But I feel like you're giving your power away and letting other people make decisions. I need one more right here. We have the Lover as well. This could be related to love, most definitely. We have alignment and harmony. It is possible for some of you, either you are torn between two partners, or whoever it is you are with is torn between two people. Which is why you're almost like trying... yeah, some of you are just going to hate me for this and click off. But some of you are just being very inauthentic because you want to be seen. Does that make sense? You want to be seen for not who you are, but what you think this person wants to see. I'm also getting, for some of you, with the Knight of Wands and the Lovers and the Two of Swords, that a decision is being made when it comes to whoever it is that you are dealing with. This popped up when I said that. And we have the High Priestess. Illumination and knowledge. Okay, look, this is what I'm getting. Once you start standing in your power, once you stop dimming yourself to fit in, once you're very unapologetic about who you are, Virgo, that is when a realization and a dawning comes about on whoever it is that you are dealing with. Almost like, I've been wasting my time elsewhere. Virgo has so much power. Does that make sense? I'm not being able to explain this correctly, but you can't expect someone else to choose you if you're not choosing yourself. You know what I mean? We have the Five of Pentacles. Insecurity and recovery. I haven't pulled so many cards for any other sign. The Queen of Swords, self-reliant and perceptive. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you've been putting yourself out in the cold because you've been giving your power away, Virgo. It's time to get out of this state of insecurity and uncertainty and become more self-reliant and perceptive. You need to start cutting these energies out of your life, people who don't have your best interest at heart. Because you are surrounded by a few of them, let me tell you that. There are a few people who don't really, and this could just be friends, even colleagues, whatever, but people who don't want to see you shine. It's time for you to change that. It's time for you to reclaim your power. Don't dim yourself, Virgo. That is key here. That is the most important thing. And with the Hierophant again, I feel like you need to start prioritizing your own ascension, your spiritual growth. There's more that needs to be learned right here. Go a little deeper, dig deeper, start doing a little bit of shadow work. There's something related to your spirituality, something that you haven't tapped into, some kind of knowledge and ancestral wisdom that is deep inside you that you can anchor onto, root onto, that is going to help you grow out of whatever this is. You need to start functioning more from a place of logic. We have a music note. Listen to some music. Start listening to frequencies that heal every chakra in your body. We have a camera which talks about memories and nostalgia. And I'm also getting, make sure you're very careful about who you're following on social media, right? Some people are just blatant liars, right? They just put up a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of, oh, look at how beautiful my life is on social media, and that makes you feel less than. I know it makes me feel less than, right? So if someone is making you feel not really good about yourself, unfollow them and start following people who motivate you. We have love. There is love surrounding you. There is love around you. And I just feel like you need to make sure that you are being authentic to yourself so that the love that comes in for you is authentic as well. You don't want any wishy-washy nonsense, do you? We have the letter B. So this could be your initial, could be the initial of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. And then we have an elephant, which talks about memories. It talks about loyalty as well. But it also talks about that 10 of Wands. Set that weight down. Let other people work. Right? It's time for you to shine, Virgo. Remember that. All right. That was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.